Welcome back, YouTube fans. This is Malix Plays, and we are in part 2 of Vampire the Masquerade. Alright, right to it, and... fuck. Well, anyways, action sequence where I don't get to do anything. But, kind of a nice thing to see what vampires can do. Alright, I have been wounded by the Sabbat. Health bar, aggravation... Yeah, I'm just kind of skipping that. So... Well... yes. Well, that's why I love Jack. It's just... The guy's just like, you basically end up with a few holes and he just laughs about it. Can't help but love Jack. Yeah, and if you haven't played the pen and paper version of this, the humanity system is really good. It kind of makes me wish that they had shown, because it is a storytelling thing, there is no official rules. There is, basically they let you almost, they give you suggestions for it, but you can, eventually some people can go super vampire. I don't want to say it's the, I don't remember the name of this, Golgothan or Gormiran, but kind of wish they'd put that in the game as an expansion or something. They've said that there's different things. If you follow a certain path to regain your humanity, so that you can become kind of like either like Blade, where you can walk in the sunlight and you lose a lot of the disadvantages of the vampire race, or you become completely human again. And it's just it's a nice little. It's like I said, pretty much however you want to play it for this game. Oh, good. But anyways, yeah, it's just like they give you a lot of wiggle room for this. Like, exceptionally large amount of wiggle room. They just basically set the rules. Like, vampires, these are the rules for vampires. But these rules can be broken if you have this. Alright. I'm just going to kind of skip. Anyways, now we get to yummy, yummy bumps. Oh, gotta pay attention. Yeah, it's kind of difficult sometimes if you're not paying. If you get distracted for a little bit, you can accidentally kill somebody. And in some situations, it's really bad, because not only do you get lose a bit of your humanity, you can lose part of the masquerade, and the cops show up. Alright, scarf. That scarf tasted like old gym socks. Why did you bite through the scarf? Yeah. Well, some races can't do this. Fudge. Can't remember the name of the other ones, but there's certain stages in the... Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Come here. There we go. Tasty rat. Just like Louis. Interview with the vampire. Yum. But yeah, there's a couple levels where you end up, there's no people, but you're in the sewers and surrounded by rats. So, you know, basically it's a point in the game where you really want to keep your powers up to level. It's basically a sorry, it's pretty early in the morning. I kind of just woke up and decided I'm going to do a Let's Play. So, yeah, it's one of those levels where you just want to have your powers up almost all the time, but having your blood low is bad. Even with your humanity high, you want to keep it filled, so you gotta constantly eat rats. Alright. And hopefully we'll get to that point. I don't know. This one, I'm still trying to figure out how to do a Let's Play with videos and stuff, so because I don't want to just sit here and show you the game. I'd like to talk about it. or have you react my reaction to the game. And this one is just kind of, it's more of a role-playing game, so it's not gonna make me jump. And it's not, I don't think I can, hold on. Yes, I'm going there. Controls, gameplay, no, there's no difficulty level changer. So, unfortunately, can't just up and change the leveling. Sneaking, though. Alright, sneak. I don't know, I might die horribly on this one. I usually fail this one on the first few tries. Alright, so... Vampire's there. Now as I get closer, he's moving, so back up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's just more difficult because it's, if you don't put any points into stealth, you're easily killed in this section. Sorry again. That's pretty green. Alright. So, from an RP standpoint, and knowing a little bit of the I'm going to probably say it wrong, the Toreadors. Alright, let me see. What do I want? Let me use... I think I can just sneak up. Don't let me... Yes! Alright. Sweet. Tire iron. Oh. There we go. And it's kind of stuck me out on this. I'm gonna go... There it goes. Okay. Kind of preferred, because third perspective is really... It works sometimes for me, but I just prefer it first person perspective. Alright, now down into the sewers. Okay. And it's already going to teach me how to do something I already know how to do. It's the one way I really like to play this game is stealth, is because, one, you don't have to worry about being completely swarmed. But, in any case, the Toreadors typically pick their children, or the child. They usually it's kind of a bittersweet romance kind of thing. Not a romance so much, but they generally pick people who are great artists of types. People who do great music and stuff. But Vampire the Masquerade, it's very much, they tell you very much right off the... God dang it. Helps if I pay attention. They tell you right off the back that becoming a vampire, you lose your soul. Which is like, you're not the same person. Like, you... Oh, crap. I actually should have paid attention to that, instead of getting distracted by telling the story of Toreadors. I'm not sure which one they want me to do. Yeah, I failed that. Alright, 3 disciplines. Alright, wants Auspec. See, now that's Auspec, which tells me that there's a dude there, and it can see through walls. And that was my mistake. God damn it! Alright, there we go. Alright, well, Toreador's basically... I like the idea that he was just... just basically a guy who's, a good painter, maybe a good singer. And met up with a vampire who basically, you know, turned him, and now he has no soul, which means his talent is completely, not completely gone, but he's never going to be, you, basically in the sense that if you lose your soul, you're not going to be able to sing soulful songs or write soulful poetry, stories, or even, you know, writing music that's, well, I already said music, paint. You won't be able to paint those beautiful paintings because you don't have that connection to your soul. Alright, even if, like, that's why Toreadors are so close to the humanity, is that they're trying to get that bit back. Or they just, you know, like humans. I don't know. But, this is very, very true to the source material. Brujas, for example, are very passionate people, and you don't want to piss them off, because getting them pissed off is a bad idea, because they are rebels. Alright. If I'm not there in 10 minutes, call the president. Why not? Alright, so next is presents. Alright. There we go. That seemed easier. And that means next up will be Celerity. Not to spoil anything, but it is the tutorial level. And I'm hoping to get into Santa Barbara and start that. Hold on. There we go. Now Vampire Speed. Which I'm definitely going to have to buff up, because there will be times where I'm going to have to fight and stealthing is not going to be an option. But for now I'm going to put points into Ospec. Because... Alright, now back into third person perspective. We should kind of stay there. Because it feels like, for me it's easier just to see stuff. Oh crap. Oh good. Fuck that up. And, just for fair warning, obviously there is going to be swearing, but this is a rated M game. And I feel like I should speak in a game that really children aren't supposed to see. And I'm pretty sure it's rated M. And I'm not going to put age restriction because there's not anything overly offensive in the game, but if you happen to be under the age of 18 and you're watching this, well, I'm going to say don't do it. It's kind of not appropriate for you. Unless your parents are okay with it. Then go ahead. That's not for me. Because when I was a kid, I'm just saying, like, I was not allowed to play Mortal Kombat. And Mortal Kombat was tame compared to nowadays. And that was just my parents' decision. They felt like the blood and violence was too much, so they didn't allow me to play. When I got older, they allowed me to play all sorts of games. And I think if my parents would have noticed that I played games like Splatterhouse, well, I think they might have tried to ground me even today. Alright. Oh, shotguns. No matter what game it is, I happen to love shotguns. This is the first gun I want to try and get. Because... oh, sweet. Ammo. Take. F2 gives me a gun. Now... see, kind of the rolling system in action, and a very well obvious shot will go right through it. But as I put more points into the system, now, this is fine. Alright, let's see. Ospec. I'll put a couple blood points into it so I can keep it up for a while. Alright, see, this is like, right now, I can barely see. What we're going to do is sneak behind this guy, eat him, and sneak and hit the other guy. Alright. Oh, crap. Well, that didn't work. Screw this. I might die. That would be embarrassing. All I'm going to do here is grab... Come on. Grab... There we go. Lunch. Health boost and blood boost. And if you notice, I can't change it. If you notice in the corner right above my health bar, there's a little gun thing, basically saying instead of it being a situation where the masquerade is in place, which, let me see, I don't really have a marking for that. There's certain markings that'll show up. They'll tell you what you can and can't do. If you're out in the masquerade area, it's a little symbol that says basically to tell you don't do anything stupid because you will get marked off on your masquerade points. You'll lose masquerade points. You'll get the police on you. There's one that has a giant E on it, which basically means this is a protected area for vampires. You can't do nothing. You do anything on the pen and paper, if you do anything in there, you're pretty much dead. It's really up to the person in charge. But in this case, they basically take away your ability to throw punches, use your magics, or magics, your abilities. It's only magics if it's your Tremere. And, well, it's just basically a buffering. Brains need more caffeine. Essentially, Elysiums, they just take away your ability to do any damage or kill anything. Now, they kind of, like I said, but I was saying before, is that they've taken the time to actually do a lot of work on the Tremeres. Like, every race's personality comes through. Not necessarily as you play them, but as you meet them. There's even a few vampires that you can't play as, but then you do come into contact with. One of them being a kind of a Sabbat only one, because it's definitely a masquerade violation, and if we can get to that point, you will see why, because they make the Nosferatu look pretty. Yeah, politics does. Alright, so you have received 2 experience points. Character editor. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, so I get experience points are given, then like you get 2 experience points. And then you can use those experience points, not like, you know, I don't have like 2 slots I can fill. That'd be great. But basically, like, if I want to put talent, see, initial cost is 3. So I need 3 to increase my brawl. We're not going to worry about that right now. Alright. Hey, the password on the computer is Sunrise. Now these are fun. Oh, nope, never mind. This is, Dark Blood, Our Curse, A Light in the Verse. Well, this is kind of fun. It's a puzzle. And I've just used the ability. As you can tell, I'm not used to the controls on this. It's been a while. I didn't kind of start this fresh. Alright, email, password, Sun. Let's just do it that way. My hacking attempt is pathetic. Alright. Email, Sunrise. A reminder. Mercurio will contact you when you arrive in Santa Monica. Waste no time. Meeting? That's Sebastian LaCroix. Dang, it's big, you know. Okay, we'll skip that one. Patrick's crime computer. Junk, welcome. And that's Mercurio. And a friend. A game begins upon his move. Very cryptic. Oh, well, whoops. TV's off. But yeah, that's the TV. If you play as a, God dang it, Malkavian, they And I love playing as a Malkavian. I wish I kind of did for this one, but I didn't want to give anything away because they are giant spoilers. Because they have these, at least for this game, they kind of play that you are completely mad, and your voice, like, you get incredible insight into personalities. But the downside, oh, shut that damn door, is that you make no sense. Your audio lock options are completely mad, and I love that, especially when you turn on the TV, because the TV will accuse you of things. Like, it'll say, like, you know, police are baffled, but it knows that they know it was you. Alright, now I broke into this apartment because, well, look at this place. It's slummy. I'm gonna need a food snack in a second. See, I feel like I should know that there's something in here, but I think this might be something that comes up later. Ugh, stupid. Yeah, you can tell it's kind of 2000. It's like classic controls from the bygone era. Okay, this one person didn't even bother to lock their door, which means there's probably some goodies in here. Alright, well, nope, no goodies. Alright, now getting back to a little bit of the pen and paper version. They took a considerable amount of time to make official rules. I mean, these are, some of the stuff is basically in the books. It's not somebody asked the question and they thought about it. Things like, you know, your vampire can still do drugs, or still kind of drink. You basically just have to feed off someone who's had those in his system. You can feed, if you feed off someone with STDs, you can get that in your system. And then you kind of become a plague. And we're all alone back here. I need a quick snack. I gave you $1. It's a $1 menu. Alright, that helped a little bit. So, let me see what I've got to work with, because I've already forgotten subterfuge. So my seduction is up, which is good. Persuasion is at 3. Kind of should probably put some points in the haggle, but... Alright. Cinema time. Okay. Now, ooh, somebody's having a bad day. And we will find out about that in part 3. After I talk to this young gentleman. Oh, I want to eat this bastard. Oh, you're one of them motherfuckers, aren't you? Oh, I don't really want to persuade him. I don't want to seduce him anyway. See, I almost want to cheat and make this a god game, and so I could show off all the little goodies. Mostly because I know for an intimidation you can mug him. But I will behave. Maybe I'll do that another time. Because you do have access to cheat codes if you set up the game properly. But we're not going to worry about that. In any case, if you liked this, please subscribe. I haven't asked on my other videos before, but apparently that's a thing to do. Tell your friends. Leave suggestions in the notes letting me know what to play next. Always looking for a good game. If there's something that you think would be fun, do you want to scare the crap out of me? Make me play Dead Space? I don't know. It's up to you guys. In any case, we were going to call it here, and I will see you in the gaming universe.